Achilles' heel of this facility, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the system, I can wreak havoc. Rip them out! My journal, the pressure regulator. Some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable the damage caused by rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic, certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandus, you clever old goat. I can feel this horror, this grief, the betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand, I will not be undertrodden. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the overman. I am the overman. Okay, closed behind me. Another journal entry. Into the pipes and out of the engines. Now quickly, through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with boiling corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me. Its unholy inhuman mind coil and slick and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets, I will fetch help, and I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever. Lime! Quickly!
This is your doom, Mandus. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies! Kill them all!
It's so nice to hear that siren. It instantly reminds me of Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I believe it's the same siren sound. Anything to save them. Burn away the remnants. The parts that will not process the waste, the offal of your world. They grit the system, stick the wheels to the temple floor. And yet we casually just ride our elevator. Are we on the surface level? We are. Looks like there's a freaking invasion going on. No It's literally a fucking war going on, what the hell?
Oh God, no, what have I done?
What have you done? Of course we have fucking naked people.
Mandus, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
What the hell's going on? Like, October 25th, 1899. No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear. A whore and a gentleman applauds you. Cull a beggar and a lady walks safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension, these so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich and fanciful. They wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them and we will feed from them. For some reason, I'm like sort of expecting like suddenly you give me like an M1 Garand and a Thompson.
Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. For the pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world.
Wow, this is going all over the fucking place. I honestly did not expect this. This is kind of like... I don't even know. 23rd December 1899, I stand and look at myself in the mirror. Penis in hand, my reflection grins at me and his mouth is full of sulfur mustards. Vain fool, he sneers. Are you really so very different? Do you genuinely believe your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You are simply a weak man, a product of his age, the same as any other. This is empire, cretin. This is the killing idiocy, the natural result of the social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you Übermensch. And thus I wash my hands and take to bed. Why did I have to mention penis in hand? It's like you look at your reflection, penis in hand. It's like, why? Can't you just do it normally? I thought that thing would like start talking about furiously masturbating or some shit like that. It's like, release your seed upon the world.
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
It's ridiculous. This is not what I expected. I literally have nothing to say at this point. This just took a weird turn. 2. Okay. October 25th, 1899. A different strategy for the poor, who mistrust the offered hand, the plate of steaming offal. For them, we are become the disappearance in the night. More efficient and less visible to picking off stragglers and strays is the removal of entire communities in one swoop. Let the ground open under them and fall to the maw. Last month, by activating the doors at shortly after midnight on a balmy Saturday, 57 individual products were obtained in a single match. I have instructed the workhouse to begin plans for a street festival before the end of summer, to pack out the narrow lanes with a teeming throng. With hundreds of pairs of feet, we have begun to assemble a network of false streets and have extended the holding pens in preparation. A second pig line will be added to enable the system to cope with the increase in traffic. Fucking world of pigs. Oh, I'm stuck in here. Oh no. This is World War Zero. The attack of the pigs. Farming the world. A missing vein. I see this now. We must find them. These scrolls. Those old words written upon metal rods that glow in the half-light. The dusk is gloaming. My journal. Steam vents. All about me, the thunder of machinery, the blast of boiling steam. I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster, cracked, my circulation is stagnated. My vital motions impeded, the steam will boil my whole unless I can find a way to shut it off. Counterattack. I have returned an angel of vengeance, a saboteur once more. I will find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter. Enough destruction opened the hearts before. Confuse the machine enough to spring its locks and secret doorways. I must cause its great shock, stab its eyes, poke hot wire into its ears, hammer to its teeth, and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and in that gasp I will scuttle into its throat and stab its heart from its side. Stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him. The Iron Butler. Oh look, human meat is now going through the fucking system. Yeah, we no longer do pig meat, we do human meat. October 25th, 1899. No machine blades for Fatty Bishop and Gluttony Harris. Prime cuts all for the sorting bins, and the very best is always back into the dumbwaiter to the kitchens above, to be stowed and plumped and graved in breadcrumbs and returned to the table for the next night's feast. And not every night, you see, although we have begun to increase the frequency of the final act. Unlike the poor, the rich will be missed given time, but we will continue to spoil and ready them. And our fine foods are now exported to mansions and lodges across London. And it has been noted in the times of late how rather overweight the great and the good are becoming, with their diets of fine wine and rich meat. Indeed, in Pudge just last week, a cartoon showed the Viscount Sylvan as stuffed pig, laid upon a platter for his peer to dine upon. A vicious and cowardly slander, no doubt, but he tasted delicious. That area seems very important. I'm gonna check this area very quickly. No naked flame, no unshielded electrics. Guessing that's what I need to do. Now we can go this way.
But will they be free?
Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The word? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
The trippery. Buttons broken. Pigland Central Operations. It's like an army of pigs. Like Call of Duty, fucking pig warfare. This electrification must be lethal to the touch. Now to confound the machine and flood the system. This time, not with sewage, but boiling, sparkling liquid death. Coolant, compound X in the coolant tanks. This vile concoction, this compound X, it is the arterial blood of his honor. Boiled, it creates the steam to drive pistons, but here it is freezing and flows about the components to keep them cool. Why should it be that the deeper I go, the cooler it becomes? What great process generates such heat that the machine must quench it with a cocktail of blood and effluent? Danger. Compound X. Coolant pumps. I sense an opportunity in my first strike. Impeding these cogs with a large enough object should jam the flow of coolant, causing a pressure build that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. Let's go. Come on. Any more? Whoosh! Let's throw in another one. Yay. I'm just gonna check if there's nothing behind it. No. So we probably have to go down now. And there was no point in doing that? Looks like it. Alright, so let's go back, I think, to that area with the lamp. Yeah, this place is flooding, alright. Why is this looking down? There we go. That's gonna break my legs, won't it? No. Jump! Coolant pumps. The spark plug. Man, look at these switches and shit. What do you want me to do? Let's turn this thing first. I guess we just spin and turn everything off. Now we... Come on, stop shaking, I can't... Okay.
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Mandus. My great works are almost begun.
So, now what? Oh. But the electricity is off, that's not good. Trippery. That blood. December 2nd, 1899, walking away from those temples. That small pile of stones under the rhododendrons. The skulls of innocents under the loose cloth. Headless rib cages in the cool stone behind the altars. 30,000 miles apart, I trace back my life to this instance. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink and grasp at the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine, a clockwork and intricate, like a child's spine, but clockwork. How could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it onto the mantelpiece. By the egg I laid myself, under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. Why is everything obsessed with Mexico? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go back for a second. So I did notice with the corner of my eye the other areas are open, yeah. Oh, I come here for a note. October 27, 1899, and waste not, want not. For here the assorted slop and innards are shifted and sorted and enter the world through more channels and means than one could possibly conceive. The product passes by this section of the engine and is driven through the blade, splitting it into two sections ready for the butcher's block, and in the interim it is kept in our freezing bays under the house, and the heat produced naturally by the refrigeration process feeds into the pipes and crannies of these rooms, and is the very reason, my dear friend, that we can sit here in shirts and waistcoats but no jackets on a freezing winter's night without a fire in the grate, and discuss our great enterprise. The warmth in our bellies and toes may be attributed directly to those bellies and toes even now passing through steam, fire, and blade beneath our feet. Yeah, so I was on the right track then. Gotta like that the pigs are acting like babies. Oh, look at the animation, it's a bit off. Alright. Let's climb.
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs. Towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
Do I go here or there? Probably there. Here I can just look at something. A pig man eating someone's ass.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Mandus, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Mandus? Mandus, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Mandus!
We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
That's where this guy killed the professor. Yeah. All this blood. Like a oh. Okay. Oh, my kids. Hello. No need to rip your hearts out for me. Where the hell the game is teleporting me constantly? I've lost track of where I am.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
This place looks quite interesting. And I see an ass. The devs sure love their naked people. To be honest, this kind of feels like finale. Screams finale. The veil lifts, the bride is waiting. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and a gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar and a lady walks safely again.
Hear me, Mandus. My years are just. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Dot. I don't think this place was there before. Or maybe it was. Journal. The path to the trippery. It is critically injured now, I'm sure of that. It jeers no more. I feel it shudder around me, a wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more, as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate. I retch and burn with fever. I'm an angel of death, descending to smother the firstborn for the death of the two that came after. In my dreams, I walk with my children. I walk tunnels where no human has trod before, I'm sure of that. It is just me and him now. Frost forms on my coat sleeves, the deathly still, and the freezing air tells me I am close. Strippery, pre-grinding, vacuum eviscerators, scalding hoses. The sausagery.
But why did you take my children?
I, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide, and everything is lost.
Fucking electric pig! So when I'm playing Wolfenstein, something like Death's Head would make. What's over here? Let me check a look at this place first. It's just... Everything's locked. Danger, do not expose the ultraviolets. Contains vitae. I will probably need to do that. I'm guessing boss fight. I don't understand what's going on at this point. Fucking electrical pigs. Everything was fine until everything was fine while there was only a single pigman. Now we have literally an army of them, and even electrical variants of them. Mandus Processing Company, electrogravitic suppression, South Tower. And it just feels like all over the place at this point. I mean, it's not bad. It's confusing. I'm still having fun. South Tower. South Tower. And I do genuinely think this game's actually good. Mandus descending amongst the spirits. Blood, Mandus. We are steeped in blood, you and I. You wear me like a mask, and we will tear the future loose from the ribcage of the present. We will save them. We will save them all.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become?
A murderer.
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Mm, 28th December 1899. Memories. They surface like bloated bodies. Rising to the scum of the Thames, I looked at them, covered in blood of their dead mother, little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point did my soul split, creating him. Was this the egg of my soul? The moment the great clock began to think, it's the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take the madman into my heart once more and forgive him and myself as one.
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much of this world.
Should have staved off that wine. Just saying. Mandus is alone. I search for instruction, for advice, for help in my goals, but in return the system mocks me. Simpleton, it says, you must find your own answers now.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
Probably referencing the World Wars. I mean, this is 1899. Oh, fuck. Oh, we gotta deal with this guy now. Fucking hell, his teleportation skills are annoying. The screen blink is also not nice. What's going on? Like, literally. We're being teleported around. These weird ass chambers. Oh, alright. Let's check this place out. This seems less threatening. Look at this. Is that a blender or something?
I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness. In the dry paper soul of the world.
Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I.
Mandus, listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
Why does he have a thing on his penis? It's the cum extractor, probably. To make more pigs. Oh no, I don't want to imagine that.
Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
Door open. I have no idea where I am, but I am somewhere. What the fuck is this? A pyramid. A day.
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into faith. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your heart.
Wow, the FOV is...
Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
Oh, I guess we just have to do it. Go ahead then.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
And here it is. Amnesia, a machine for pigs. Was a computer game developed by the Chinese room and published by Frictional Games. What can I say about this one? Obviously, we have to compare it to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Which is a better game? Obviously, Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I don't think this game is as bad as people say it is. Well, mostly, we have to take into consideration that this game came out in... no. Not when it came out, but how long it took. Fuck. I lost my thought. I lost my train of thought. I think this game came out 2 years after The Dark Descent. The Dark Descent was still a very popular game and had tons of mods, and people were still playing it and recording it. And everybody was super wanting a new game from Frictional Games. Everybody wanted this game. A true sequel to The Dark Descent. But unfortunately, the issues was lack of inventory, no health items, no oils, no tinder boxes, no sanity effect. It's basically a roller coaster. This game is basically a roller coaster. And also the pigs. It's kind of like at first you think like, yeah, it's kind of like in the Dark Descent where you have the monster. Well, the Dark Descent had 2 monsters, well 3 technically if you count the monster inside the water. But it's like a single monster. Which here was fine. The early game was like pretty good. Like you see the pig monster and you're getting afraid. You really don't want to run into him and stuff. But it was very easy to dodge the pig monster, like too easy. I bet you didn't even need to hide. You could just run past him. Because the areas were super short. And they disappear constantly. Now, what the hell happened at the end when suddenly World War III started? Well, if you look back on when this game takes place in the World War Euro, I have no idea. Like suddenly London got attacked with pigs, an army of pigs. You heard artillery fire. You hear gunshots in the distance. Like, what the fuck is going on over there? That was a bit like, I don't know. It didn't feel right. And the whole world's like, I don't know. I like the suspense of the Dark Descent. You're at the very start. You're at the very start. And you slowly creep down in the castle to find the truth and stop Alexander. Because you, the main character, was part of the whole thing. So you left notes for yourself along the way, and took a potion, which made you forget everything. So with an erased memory, you went back down and stopped Alexander. Now, technically, this was kind of like the same thing, but because it was Mandus's company, and you play as Mandus. Yet, I don't know. Like who? Like the bad guy. Like, who even was he? Mandus? But I'm Mandus. Another fork of myself, an actual god. Like, I did kind of read a lot of the files, but I still don't really get the whole thing. And also the length. I did this in one sitting. I see on OBS I'm currently recording for 4 hours straight. And I had some technical issues at the very beginning with the low frame rate, and I also took one break. So around 3 hours and 50 minutes, somewhere in that region, it took me to finish this game. The length is very short. But overall, the presentation and everything, I think it's pretty okay. Well, that's why they gave it mixed reviews. Some people like it, a lot of people hated it. I know why people hated it, because whoop-de-doo, you have change. People don't like change. Some people do, some people don't. In this case, they chose a very linear path, like remove all the things that made the Dark Descent great, stick to the core elements, and just go with it. But I would say that this game was more of a... I would like put it as like a DLC's expansion pack sort of deal, or like a standalone one, because it does not have anything to do with the Dark Descent story. Well, to be fair, Justine also did not have anything to do with the Dark Descent story. But it was still bundled with the Dark Descent, and it came with a pack, if I recall correctly. And this game uses the same engine, the same menu, like let's say you click the options, like everything is the same. Maybe the color palette is slightly different. It's more green than brown. But every option is the same. Everything is the same. You even have the profiles, the few auto saves that you can see. I started playing like at 1501 and it ended like at 1858. There's not a lot to do. And there's also no side content for this one. So if you would take this game as a base, and you want your own custom stories, well, you wouldn't really be able to do like custom stories because you don't have an inventory system. You have nothing. All you have is regen health. Which was a very slow regen health, but you can take some damage like 3 hits. I don't think I even died in this game. Like, not once. But yeah, I can't give it a I don't know if I would have to rate it like a 0 out of from 0 to 10. I honestly don't know, like a 7? 6, 7, like it's short. It's well put together. Don't get me wrong, but and it's interesting. But it could have had more. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much because otherwise I'm gonna start rambling and So I'm just gonna keep it short. This game was fun. It was on sale on GRG for €2. I'd say it's worth the €2, but the regular price it has like €20. Like, it's not worth €20. Not in the slightest. Maybe for a tenner. Maybe for like a tenner you could get it, like for like 20. Like, come on. Because for like these 4 hours I've been playing this game, it actually feels like I've used the €2 I spent on this game. But it was nice to finally playing this game. Ever since it came out, I did try it when it came out. I don't know what happened, why I didn't finish it. I don't know. But next time, if we look at Frictional Games as games, I don't know exactly, but it's either gonna be Soma or Amnesia Rebirth. I think it's probably Soma next. But we'll see. We'll see. I have other games planned as well, so until then, we shall see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, and my dumb commentary. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.